This is the S&P 500 Spider ETF SPY one-day reading for May 1st, 2024. It's currently April 8th, 2024, 12:38 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY, at the time of this reading, currently $518.75. That's USD. And the shuffle video that we're playing for you in the lower left corner was created on March 10th, 2024 at 6:59 p.m. Eastern Time. So the overall theme and behavior for SPY on the first, there's an important resistance and quite a bit of price change and volatility on the first. There's a bit of a rally into like a key price level, it looks like, and then behavior around the highest high. We have a rally along the diagonal trend line, ending with a fast sudden move higher, and then a breakdown through that diagonal trend line with increasing volatility on the way down. The full card in the low position indicates a pretty significant opportunity, but the thing is that it's nullified. So my sense is that it probably ends up being relevant like the following day or something like that. We'll look into that in more detail as we progress through the reading. I'm advised to trade around a brief peak that's easily missed, followed by a decline through multiple support levels. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to get into the hour-by-hour chart behavior, as well as predicting the timing of the highs and the lows, all of that stuff, as well as the best trades that we see. All of that stuff in just a moment. But before we get into that, I just want to make sure that everybody's aware. The whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill, and we do that by following the rule of karma for the channel. It's a threefold rule, an agreement between the universe and anybody using this information for personal gain. 5% of all profits from information on this channel should be donated forward to one of the charities here. Or if you have a charity of your own, just make sure you're sending 5% forward, pay forward, keep the flow of abundance going through the universe, and then 5% of the profit should be donated back to the channel through one of these links. We now have a crypto link where when you click on that, this is an easy way to donate crypto, a bunch of different cryptos. With that said, it leaves you at 90% of the money. Make sure to spend that money out of love. As long as you do that, the universe is going to consider you an angel investor. The channel's going to send it back to you tenfold for following through. Blessings to all my angel investors. Let's get back into it. Okay, so the other important thing about May 1st is that we have a highest high on the 1 month here. Highest high correlation here. Very, very strong probability of a highest high for the month right here on the first, maybe on the cusp of the first second. But that's important to keep in mind there. And this is also a cross-reading congruency. This is the high card from the May reading. So some pretty strong indications. Behavior in the pre-market, we sell from a crest or a peak from a high, like our day's first high, we sell off from that down to and through support. I mean, another support, we bounce along that sideways for a little bit, and then we break down through multiple supports. Right around the open, we have a crest that we sell off from down to and through support. We do a U-shaped reversal below that support, come back and reuse it as support. And then out of a trough there in the first half hour, there's a notable move higher. The adjustment card is often like a gap up or like a short squeeze. In any case, whatever the cause is, it's usually a pretty big move to the upside. It is, however, followed by a trade opportunity and a halting of a bullish trend marked by a sharp decline through key support on a one-day chart, taking us into a trough around 11:30, where we do sideways rotation, and then there's a big move higher, followed by more sideways rotation at a higher price level, and then around 12 o'clock that turns into another decline in the midst of some notable volatility. That volatility, however, does end, let's say around 1:45, with a big move to the upside and another trade opportunities there. Crest around 2 o'clock, sideways fluctuating rally that precedes a decline between roughly 2 and 3, and then between roughly 3 and 4 we have a fast sudden move higher into another high. Probably this is the highest high for the day and probably the high for the month. We have sideways rotation along key support around the close, and then a U-shaped dip that forms near the intersection of two perpendicular diagonal trend lines in the post-market. We should see an increase, like a rally in the VIX, if you will, a notable move to the upside in the VIX, indicating like we're probably pretty toppy right here on the first. Sneak preview for the following day. At some point on the second, we should see notable price swings, and we'll get into that in more detail when we get into the paid version. Guys, if you want to get this information sooner, you can get it much sooner, usually much sooner. If you have early access on our website, you go to our services, SO Meta Posts, early access to our posts, click here to order, or click here to subscribe. $59 a month, $4.99 for the year, gets you the earliest access you can to all of our public posts. Thanks to everybody that goes ahead and does that. And with that said, guys, make sure to follow the rule of karma. You know where to go. You know what to do. Blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you guys on the next one.